So, throughout the semester, we've been learning with Mr. Meng about exponentials and logarithms.
Yes, so what we've been doing in class is we've been seeing these exponential and logarithmic growths within our own environment. And so what we've been doing is taking pictures and connecting them, and seeing the actual growth in logarithmic exponential functions within our environment.
So basically bacteria can be found everywhere and anywhere in the world if you actually look for them. If you look in a microscope, you'll find them anywhere from a sample if you take a swab and swab it.
So basically what we did was we connected our virtual self with log and exponential together as one.
There's a theory that bacteria from outer space were carried by asteroids that hit our Earth a million years ago. Today, in exploring comets and outer space to determine if there is any life forms, scientists and chemists look for bacteria and other microorganisms as evidence for any life form that is outer space. Bacteria can live in any environment as long as they have food or energy source to keep themselves alive.
So now I'm going to be talking about the E.Coli bacteria, which is basically found within our own body, specifically the colon to be exact, which was found by Mr. Theodore Escherich in 1885. And what Dr. Escherich did was he showed that certain strains of the bacterium were responsible for infant diarrhea and gastritis, which is gastric, and which became an important public discovery to the people so that they could be healthy. Although the E.Coli bacteria was initially known as Bacterium coli, the name was later changed to Escherichia coli to honor its founder, Mr. Theodore Escherich.
The hypothesis of this experiment is that it is predicted that as the temperature of the solution increases, the growth rate of E. coli will increase with a trend that follows a function that has a logarithmic or an exponential trend. As an in-depth study, this experiment predicts the effects on the growth curve of the E. coli bacteria with additives such as fluconazole, clobetasol and penicillin in a nutrient broth over a period of 7 hours.
So in conclusion, unfortunately our hypothesis was incorrect. And this is because E. coli can only grow within a certain range of temperatures. So one evidence can be seen from our fluconazole as a steroid. The different temperature eventually will change the E. coli's condition by decreasing the number of cells at a lower temp and increasing the number of cells at a higher temp.
So basically our overall experience was us being there for about how long, guys?
More than 12 hours. So long.
Yeah, I guess like 14.
Yeah, almost 14.
Yeah, almost
because
14.
we were there from like 6:30 until 8, and then we cleaned up, so there was more than 12.
So yeah, the cleaning was the best part. You know
Because
why?
that's why we really experimented with a lot of other things.
Always
Especially with
played
colours.
around with what's left.
Yep.
We'll show you in our next part.
challenges that we faced during our experiment, a lot of weaknesses that we definitely could have improved on.
Like human errors.
Yeah, definitely.
Especially on human errors, because most of the time
Counting cells.
we were counting cells manually using our eyes
sticker.
and the eyepiece.
Yeah.
So counting with your eyes
So
and
hard.
eyepiece is really hard, and getting the exact number of cells is very hard because the cells clump, as you can see in the video.
Who was it? Was that?
Plus, like each of us like tried to count with it, and we have like actually have like different cells numbers.
Yeah, like everybody turned out to have a different cell number.
Yeah, mine was the worst.
Yeah,
Because
even
I didn't
though
know
we
what I
were
was
looking at the same cell.
So that showed like the very wide spectrum of how like different individuals see different things, even though it may have been the same slide of the same sample.
And even though we did it like a number of times, each person did it 3 times to get the average, it still wasn't as accurate as it could be.
But at least we tried something.
We learned
We tried to learn from our errors.
It was a fun experience.
It was a fun
Yeah.
experience.
Definitely.
Especially getting to know all these 3 people that I've never met.
Working with them
Yeah.
for 12
Yes.
hours in a lab,
You get to know
you get to
people.
know people.
Yeah. It would be feel like
Yeah.
prison at first, but
But
it was
I
alright.
think we managed to find the fun in
Yeah.
being in that
Yeah,
lab.
it was so fun being in the
It was
lab.
good working
like,
with you
legit.
guys.
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah.
when we
Really
broke
fun.
one of the pallets and then we just threw it away quietly.
Don't tell them that.
Dude!
We didn't break anything.
No.
In conclusion,
We think
We really enjoyed this ISU,
Yeah,
and
and
we really
also-
learned a lot from it, especially for our topic of exponential logarithms.
also I think we learned, all of us learned like a different part.
yeah.
We learned a very different
Because we have like
area
different
involved.
Yeah,
we're
different
like working
sections.
at different sections.
And
like,
the most important thing is we learned teamwork. Like we learned how to time management and work around our
Definitely.
time and get our
Definitely.
And
things
how
done.
we had to pace everything one by one. Like one person would take the samples, one person would send,
Just
one
so we
person
could do
would
it
wash and
efficiently,
count.
yeah.
And
So
how
it'd
we
be,
would
like,
rotate
very
each other, so
efficient.
everyone got like a
chance.
same experience and the same
Yeah.
chance
Yeah.
of
And
doing
not just
everything.
that, but we had to learn how to talk to others, like the lab assistants.
The lab assistants were
Yeah.
great. They helped us learn so much using the
Tachymeter.
spectrum. Using the spectral
Tachymeter.
photometer, which we were unfortunately unsuccessful in using it, but we managed to use the hemocytometer and all the other equipment beautifully because they managed to help us so well and enabled us to grasp lab
experiences.
experiences.
Yeah, and whenever we didn't
and
know
techniques.
something, we would ask them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
we just
I'd like to
help.
thank our group leader Vidya also.
Oh no!
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
team. It's a
Yeah.
team effort, guys.
Without her,
Without
probably
them,
wouldn't have-
without them, we wouldn't have been
Like
able
for
to
every
have.
section, Vidya always had like our backs there, you know, always helping us out.
It's
'cause we
like
didn't
she
know what to do.
always like, she was always a
guys.
step ahead of us. So like when we messed up, don't
She's
worry,
the one
she was here.
backup.
Oh, guys.
Got your back, bro.
we were just fillers.
Yeah.
Anyways.
So thank you guys
Thank
for
you for
watching
watching
this.
this.
Thanks,
And hope you
guys.
enjoyed
Thanks,
this
Mr. Mo, for giving us a chance to work
Mr.
together.
And Mr.
And-
Fernando, if he's here.
Okay,
Thank you,
so
Mr.
we'll
Fernando,
see you
for
guys
being
in
there.
the next one.
All right.
Thank you.